may or may not need that. But no, your cancer, 1 out of 3 females can get cancer. 50% of males are more likely to get cancer. 50% of our bankruptcies are health related in this country.
Good Lord. Gosh, that's scary stuff.
50% of them. And 75% of those had insurance. They thought they were covered. They thought if something happened to them, they got insurance. But no, Medicare does not cover all of it. You've got situations like air ambulance. If that occurs, there's still risks that come up. If you travel outside the country, another situation people experience is when they're in the emergency room and they're not admitted to the hospital, but they're not in the emergency room. If you cut your arm and you go in the emergency room, they put you stitches. That's an emergency room visit. But if you go into the emergency room because you're having heart palpitations, and they say, well, hey, just hang out here. We're going to monitor you for a little bit. And that's called an evaluation. You're not in the emergency room. You're not admitted to the hospital. There's a lot of risk that is passed on to the member when you're being evaluated in an emergency room situation. So no.
Yeah, so that's why it's good to have one, backing up here just a minute or two, having someone like you up close and personal that you can talk to instead of having it be sign up on a computer, call one of these 1-800 numbers. I mean, you can actually sit down with you face to face or call you up, on Sunday night at 7 o'clock and say, hey man, I need some help.
Each one of these questions could basically be, why do I need Ken? And it all comes back to that. And you're right. I just feel that I get sometimes people don't want to talk to, they feel like a salesperson. But I don't look at it as a sales. I look at it as I'm trying to help someone. And I learned a long time ago that if you lead with your heart and you care about what you're doing and treat people the way you want to be treated, then everything else will fall in its place.
That's right, brother.
Yeah. I don't look at it as a salesman's job. I look at it as I'm helping.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I think that's key. And, if that's something that you are doing and, in your profession, then you're definitely making a difference. What are some of your other strengths as a broker?
I think customer service, and I may repeat myself on some of this, but definitely customer service, attention to details. One thing I realized when I started in the insurance business is that, I can give service. I can treat people like I want to be treated. I didn't have to learn that. I also do something that's really, really simple.